So we're here to do the Love-In meditation for Chris Chitty, who has joined us. His wife Jane will be here. Andrea and I are here, as well as Tom Lipinski and Dave Orton. And Steve Hardison and his client Adam are here. So
Wow.
we're
Great.
pleased to have everyone. Sorry, I am looking at my screen and my camera's up here. I'm going to turn it over to Andrea to say a few words.
Yeah,
Thank you, everyone.
Oh, hello. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, you're welcome.
We're
Hey,
crashing.
Steve. Hi, Adam.
We're crashing Chris's hospital room now at dinner time. So thank you, Chris, for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We love you. And I just want to acknowledge you for everything that you are to us. I don't want to take up too much time, but I do want to say how loved you are.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Andrea. I love all of you guys.
You're not alone in this. You're fully supported, and just wanted if just know that
thank you.
Fully with you.
Thank you. The support has been amazing. Yeah, I'm blown away by it. Love you all.
Fabulous. So we've got people joining us. Liz is in the Maldives right now.
Yes.
She's created a fundraiser, and so that's amazing. I think we're a little over halfway. And Tom, where are you, Tom? I can't see you. Tom is going to do a special. Tom is going to do a special. Can you mute whoever that is?
Is that me?
Oh no, not you, Chris. You're
okay.
All right.
There's a few hospital background noises going on.
Oh, okay.
So if it gets too much, I'll mute whatever. or you can mute me. I don't mind.
No, you're all good. I just want to thank everyone for joining us this special moment with Chris. We are the Love-In Miracle for Chris. Thank you for being here. And I want to acknowledge Adam Webster for being here with us and bringing Steve with him. He's in session right now. So this is truly a special moment and sacred space. So
yeah,
and it's all for you, Chris, and your family.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So all right, I'm not going to take up too much time because we said it would be about 30 minutes. So what we're going to do from here is go. I'm going to pass it to Tom, and he's going to take us on a he just came in the room. He's going to take us on a meditation journey, and then actually, Chris, if you want to say a few words first, that would be wonderful. And then yeah, anything you want to say, anything. Go ahead, Chris.
Thank you, Andrea. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. I mean, there's obviously some people here, including Adam, who I don't know yet, but I still love you just the same, Adam. You know, you're amazing. Steve will tell you that, I'm sure. Or maybe not, I don't know. But you are. And thanks to everyone here, everyone who's put this together. You know, that's just such a lesson in creation anyway, such an inspiration. I want to thank Elizabeth, particularly for asking, you know, one of the most difficult questions sometimes for people about, you know, how are your finances in this? And she did it in such a loving way. I was open to answering that question. And so she's, with others, created obviously the fundraiser, which is just such a peace of mind blessing to us as a family. We don't quite know how the journey is going to continue over the next few months and so on. So yeah, the finances are under strain, so it's big time. So that makes a huge well-being difference to us all. So thank you for that, and thank you for everyone who's contributed on that. Thank you, Michael, and with your conversation with Andrea, creating this as I understand it. Thank you to Dave. I think Dave said, Dave Orton. Yeah, I love you, brother.
Love you too.
And your nudge example with the Eastbourne seagull and all that a long time ago has given me a beautiful example of nudges, which have, I tell you, everyone, this cancer is a blessing to me. It really is. It's brought me in front of so many beautiful people, patients, staff here, medics, and just to be able to sit with them and be with them, you know, deeply and be present with them is just so beautiful. And there's been a lot of transformation in me and in the people I've come across here, and just all at the right time. Okay, you know, everyone, no coincidences. From the guy that I met on my little wander out to the bridge that goes to another building in the hospital. So I'm trying to keep sort of exercising, even though I'm ready for our race, Steve, right? So that I'm ready for well, so I'm keeping my fitness up as much as I can, but kind of walking to the bathroom, it feels like climbing Mount Everest, so I go a bit slowly. And I saw this beautiful man on the bridge, and we said hi a few times. We always met on the bridge, and I see coaching as a bridge, you know, from here to there. And I'm just the bridge, not the here or the there, just the bridge. And we met on this bridge, and then we spoke, and we said a prayer together right there and then. People passing us by on the bridge, moving between us. And that's just one example of so many beautiful examples. And Steve literally just gave me that example a few days earlier when I said to him in a beautiful call, or he said, "What can I do for you?" Right? Beautiful, Steve. And I said, "Well, you could pray for me, please." And he said, "Let's do it now." And so that was such a beautiful lesson. A lot of people say, "Oh, I'll do that later, or I'll add you to my prayer list or whatever." He just, let's do it now. So that was a beautiful lesson. So there's just blessings everywhere. And yeah, I've had some very deep spiritual experiences in here, knowing some real truths about God and Jesus and all of that. Really incredible things. So anyway, I'm probably going on too long. So I just want to say thank you so much to everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all of your friendships, you know, new and old. And, you know, we've known each other forever anyway, right? And we will do. So yeah, I'm very at peace with what's going on here. It's just the physical thing, you know, it's hard to run at the moment. So I don't know whether Jane is here. Andrew, I don't know whether Jane's here. Yeah, oh, darling. I'm not concerned for me, but you know, Jane and Charlotte are my world, and she's just been such a rock. So incredible. She moved a piano. You know, we have this old piano in a storage thing because we're currently in some temporary accommodation, and it's a heavy, like, iron frame, nothing special. Used to be my mum's, and it's an iron framed piano, and it would take about 10 of me to move it, and she happened to move it from one storage unit to the other day. So she's getting so much strength, but I just love her so much. I love you, darling. I love you, Charlotte, my beautiful daughter. I don't think she'll come on air, but she may be hearing it, or she can see a replay maybe. But yeah, they teach me so much. Charlotte's my best coach, right? You know, there's no filters there. So yeah, beautiful. And all of you, you know, all of you, I just love you all. I'll shut up now.
Thank you, Chris. It's lovely to hear your positive attitude, to uh, hear how you feel that this is a miracle for you. And I'm sorry, I don't really have all the words I could possibly say. So just thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Michael. It is. I'm at peace. You know, it's tough on
Yeah.
Jane and Charlotte. It's tougher on Jane and Charlotte, I think. But they're amazing as well. They're strong. But yeah, we're a strong family.
Good.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Yes, and Jane, if you're here and you want to say anything, would you please unmute? I see that you're here. Would you like to say something and turn your camera and sound on? I give you a few moments. I think she's trying to get her audio on.
It's probably getting the tech going. Last time we were on, or Jane was on she's come in via WhatsApp, I think. And the last time Jane had a WhatsApp connection like this, we were in lockdown, and there was we were on a virtual karate dojo, and and Jane and Charlotte are much higher belts than me, and I'm just a little old white belt. But so she may just be getting used to the controls on her phone and things. So, love you, darling, if you can hear me.
All right. While Jane's getting her audio and camera on, Steve, would you like to say something?
Sure. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Hey,
So
Steve.
I've been so blessed to have a couple conversations with Chris. They've been inspirational. I find him to be so thoughtful. When I asked him how he was doing, he told me about all these different people he met and the kind of relationships he has with them, and people, basically strangers in the hospital, other patients. And then this morning he sends me a little video of thanking me and Adam for if we could get here. I mean, a little audio, and it's like, wow, where do you come from to do that? And then I'm sitting here with Adam, and I say, look at him. His face looks brighter smile than the rest of us. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. What an example you are. I love you so much.
I love you, Steve.
Everyone that's on this call and the people that aren't, that you've impacted their life,
Yeah.
that are assisting you in this time, praying for you, helping you in every way possible. There's not anybody I see on that screen that I don't think that I know. And I appreciate all of you for your time. Thanks for being all of you. And what I would love to do is hear what others have to say. I've had multiple conversations with Chris, and I love him. Maybe someone else can share. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Steve. Can I just say, sorry, Andrea, or I don't want to butt in everyone, but can I just say thanks, Adam, as well, for because I know Steve really wanted to leave this in your hands. And so I really appreciate you showing up. I love you, brother. And Steve is just a beautiful, beautiful man. And I love you both. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. And I'll just say something real quick, then because this is my first real interaction with Chris, so I feel very lucky to be here with you. But when you said this cancer is a blessing, I mean,
yeah,
that for me was a huge lesson. And yeah, it's like every time I coach with Steve, there's something I'll take from it, and that's what I'm taking from today. And I'm sure we haven't had like our session yet. Like this is the start of our session, but
right.
But if that was all I had, that'd be worth every penny. So thank you for your example, and praying for you, thinking of you. So thank you.
Thanks so much, Adam. That's amazing. That means the world to me.
And know that at 10:30 we will be saying goodbye. Whether we say goodbye or not, we'll leave.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Adam. Thank you. Thank you for being the blessing.
Yeah.
You're amazing. I think we're ready, unless there's anyone else that has something in their hearts.
I do, Andrea.
Hey,
Martha.
Martha,
Martha,
Chris. Oh, Chris.
how you doing?
I'm well. Life is vibrant, Chris.
Awesome. Awesome.
I hold you deeply in my heart every morning when I wake up and send you so much love.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having touched my life the way you have, and you continue to touch my life. And I guess what I have to say is here's to the highest good for all concerned, Chris, knowing that you are enveloped in our love. God is good. Thank you for you.
Thank you so much, Martha. Amen.
Amen.
So I'm gonna shift us over to Tom, who's gonna lead the meditation. And everybody who has something to say, if you could please hold it till the end. We did promise 30 minutes when we put this out, and we're totally willing to stay longer. But for those who have to leave, I don't want them to miss the meditation. So I'm going to turn it over to Tom.
All right. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Tom. Thank you so much for everything.
So
Love
we have, you're welcome, and I love you. And we have 30 people in this room, and we have countless people that are out in the universe that are going to send energy to you to help you heal yourself. And they're going to send it in the form of love and energy. So we're going to do a 3-minute heart lock in, and then we're going to listen to a 15-minute meditation. So we've got about 20 minutes of this. But I want to say a few things at the beginning, just to kind of get us in the right place. So there's a few things that are important to what we're going to do. And in the atomic world, the subatomic world, or the quantum world, we are 99.99999% energy and 0.000001% matter. And it is energy that creates matter. So we're going to send energy to you, Chris, so that you can change the matter in your body. That's what we're going to do. And we're all local. We're all experiencing 3D reality right now, or the three-dimensional reality, which is where we're local in space and time. And what that is space is unlimited and time is experienced as a past, present, and a future. In the 5D world, where we're going to go in a moment, time is eternal. There is no past. There is no future. Just time is. And space is a wave of probabilities. And the probability that we're looking for, that we're going to help you find, is that probability where you're void of cancer. That's the probability. So I'm going to walk us through the heart lock in, and we're going to ask everyone to go off camera and mute themselves. And yeah, so you can do that. So we're going to focus our attention on the area of our heart. And imagine the breath is flowing in and out of your heart or chest area, breathing slower and deeper than usual. So you would look at it as maybe 5 breaths in, 5 counts in, and 5 counts out. It's important that they're the same length in and out, because one in is the sympathetic nervous system and the breath out is the parasympathetic nervous system. So you may begin that. And we're going to be in silence most of this. Now, everyone access a regenerative feeling of love or care for Chris. And first, radiate that love and that care to yourself, like the sun on your face on a beautiful warm day. And then radiate that love or care to our brother Chris. And I'm going to time it. We're going to go 3 minutes from now. All right, so that was our 3-minute heart lock in. And now, Chris and everyone in the room, let's continue to send energy to Chris, energy from our hearts, love energy as we listen to this meditation.
Eyes closed. Take a breath. For love into your heart. And exhale. And relax. Into your heart. Feel it. Notice it. Your heart. And breathe a little love into your heart. And exhale. And relax. Into your heart. breathe in for love into your heart. And exhale. And relax. And let a little more love into your heart. And breathe for love into your heart. And exhale. And relax. And let love into your heart. And let the thoughts of someone you love bring up the feeling of love. In your heart. Feel it. Hold them in that feeling. In your heart. Hold them in your heart. Feel it. Now put their heart in your heart. And feel your love for them. In your heart. That's your love. You're giving them. In their heart. Feel it. That's energy. In your heart. That's energy in their heart. That's your energy. In their heart. That's love. Your love. In their heart. That's love. In your heart. Feel it. Experience it. Enjoy it. That's the love you want them to feel. In their heart. Feel it. In your heart. Feel your connection to them. In your heart. One heart. That's love. In one heart. Feel it. And become one. In your heart. That's love. Your love. For their heart. That's your love. In your heart. Feel it. In your heart. That's energy. In your heart. That's a little more oneness. In your heart. That's your connection. To love. In your heart. That's the feeling. You want people you love to feel in their heart and remember. This feeling know it by heart. That's life. In your heart. Who do you want to be? When you open your eyes, in your heart. Feel it. Your heart. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. And come back to the realm of space and time. Remember, there's love in your heart.
Okay, you can come back with your cameras and audio. Let me stop that. And we just were one. We were just one, Chris.
Yeah.
One
Thank you,
heart,
Tom.
one heart with your heart.
Thank you, everyone.
Andrea?
Thank you. We are one. I hope you can feel that and know that. Thank you for being here with us. I wonder if Jane, are you still here? If you are, would you like to unmute and say something? I don't know if you can just unmute.
You may need to tap your screen, darling, to get the controls up. If you tap your screen, the controls will come underneath, possibly.
That's it.
And then you've got a microphone blocked out and a camera blocked out. And just tap on them to unmute and create the video. But it's cool if you don't need to do that. Love you.
Jane, can you say something just as if you have audio now? Mm.
It's okay, darling. I love you. Be
All right.
calm. Be calm.
Mm.
Charlotte might know the way if not. She normally teaches us our tech.
Jane, I can see she's there. So maybe we're feeling you. We're gonna just feel you and not hear you. So that's all right. That's great.
Yeah, absolutely, darling. I love you, Charlotte. I love you, Jane.
We love you, Chris. We love you.
Love you, Andrea. Thank you.
And is there anyone who before we all share, I just want to invite you to give something to the fundraiser. I'm going to make a donation at 11:11 my local time. So I'm going to donate 111 pounds and 11 pence. So I invite you, everyone that's here, to match me. So if you're willing to do that, or any other amount, I mean, it would be kind of cool if we all did it, the 111 pounds, 11. If you're willing to match me, please donate after we get off this call. That's just what I got during the oneness. We're one. We are one. We are one.
We are one.
So please donate, give what you can, and make this love and miracle. Send it energy, your love, and your support to Chris and Jane and Charlotte. So we love you. Who do I want to give it
So
to?
Andrea, Elizabeth has posted that link in the chat for folks, and I've taken that link and I've also posted it in the Facebook Live, so people who are watching the live later can find it in the comments there.
Brilliant.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Liz, is there anything you want to say about anything?
Well, first of
Hey,
all, Andrew,
Liz.
and hi, Chris.
Hey,
Hello, darling.
love you. Love
And
you.
hi to Jane as well, and
Thank you.
Charlotte.
Thank you.
And thank you, Andrea, Michael, Tom, Wolfgang, everyone who has been supporting this. And what do I want to say? I mean, thank you to everyone. Everyone's been amazing. The love in this community is unbelievable. And
Amen.
also who Chris has just been so inspirational to me. Chris was really, really kind to me. I think about a year or 18 months ago, he took time out to help me when I was starting out in the group. And Steve followed a nudge, because I just had this nudge to reach out to him when I heard his news. And what I learned from this is how powerful a nudge can be, and that actually following a nudge and taking immediate action. And Andrea knows that I'm immediate action. And I've just been blown away. I think Chris and I and Jane and everyone's just been blown away by your
Absolutely.
tremendous support of this group and how beautiful you all are and how strong we are together. And so I just want to say thank you to everyone, and I love you all. And I love you, Chris.
I love you, Elizabeth. Thanks so much. Sorry, I'm butting in
So
again.
much love.
I was just, you said it perfectly. Thank you.
Mm,
Blown
no
away.
worries.
And thank you for asking that beautiful question.
Mm,
That nudge in such a
Mm.
loving way that I was able to answer. Because that's like a whole new level for me. You know, I'm open to receiving kind of everything now, right? I mean, I'm very
Yeah.
grateful for what we're doing, but everything, you know, receiving and loving myself more. I talk about that a lot with people, but I love myself fully now. And for anyone who doesn't want to ask for help in a vulnerable position, this is really important. Ask for help, find a way to ask for help, because that is strength and that is a beautiful thing. And when we release that, the miracles start to happen. If we push against it, there's, you know, they're blocked. So just release. Don't have any personal stories about that. Just completely release that and let miracles happen for you. Thank you. Thank you, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank
I'm
you,
getting-
Andrew.
I'm getting the nudge right now to ask Jeff to say something about his nudge. There was a nudge. Jeff, remember the 11:11 thing? So we're creating a miracle here. I know it. And if you have anything on nudges, divine nudges.
Hey, Jeff, you're there. I didn't think you were going to be here.
Hi.
It's so awesome to have you here. Thank you. Thank you for
Fantastic.
everything. I love you, brother.
I have a few minutes to be here. I'm happy to be here.
Thank
Beautiful
you
to
so
see your
much.
face. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Thanks for the invitation, Andrea. Yeah, I know that what you're referring to, and there's a lot of nudges. And I actually had an opportunity to work with Chris as my coach for a 13 session. It was a 12 session plus a bonus session like Baker's Dozen. And he's become my brother. And I love Chris, and I've learned so much from Chris, including how to I am intuition in action, guided and inspired by my Heavenly Father. And so, yeah, I think the nudge, when one hears the nudge, the power is in the acting on the nudge in the moment. And the closer we can get to the moment, the more power that's in there. And yeah, so the nudge to take a walk through Pathways Spiritual Sanctuary and record that and send it to my brother Chris, because it would be my dream to walk that path with him, and we're in different continents. So that's where we're at on that. Thank you for letting us experience this with you, Chris. You're amazing.
Thank you so much, Jeff. I love you so much, brother. You know that.
Love you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I see Nicola's hand is up. Nicola, do you want to come on camera and unmute?
Hi guys, it's actually my beautiful angel of a daughter. She's only 9 and she's been with us throughout. So this is our time and she chose to be here with us all. She's an angel and her energy is incredible. And she said, Mummy, I would love to give Chris a message because we understand deeply. I'm going to try not to get upset. I'm trying to give you strength, but we know we've been through the cancer journey multiple times, and huge believer in the miracle of love and the energy. And although I don't know you personally, Chris, I know that you'll feel all the love. So I'm going to pass you over to Aaliyah, and she just wants to give a little message to you and your family.
Wow. Thank you so much. I love you.
My healing energy is going to heal you, and I know, and I wish the best for you and your family, Chris. And I love you so much, even though I don't know you.
Oh, that is so beautiful. Thank you so much for doing that. Aaliyah, is it? Sorry, what is your?
Yeah, Aaliyah.
Aaliyah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful name as well. And thank you. What a heart you have at your age, Alia, to do that. You're going to do great things in the world.
Thank
love
you
you.
so much, Chris.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Desiree has her hand up.
So much love here.
Hey, thank you so much, Desiree. I can't see who's in the room, so I'm going to say I love you all. I do, but thank you for showing up, because it's nice to say it personally to you as well. Thank you so much.
So if it's okay with you, Chris and I had the opportunity. let me pull myself together.
I love you.
So he had worked with one of my friends, and amazing transformation, like in such a very short period of time. I couldn't even believe it. It was like, wow, she's so different. So I called Chris personally, and we had he gifted me a session, and in that session he did a distinction on the sun and the clouds. And if it's okay with you, Chris, I'd like to play it because you gave me permission to record it.
Of course. Yeah, whatever you want to do. Thank you so much. I love you.
The sun is always there. We are confidence, ourself, our true self, our natural confidence. All of that has been there from birth, and it's still there. It's like the sun shining, and sometimes clouds will come over. Sometimes there'll be mist and mist and fog and things, and that takes away. You think the sun's gone. The sun hasn't gone. The sun is there. You just have to clear the clouds, and the clouds will clear. The clouds are impermanent, really, in a sense. The sun is permanent. Who we are is permanent, but the clouds are impermanent. We can clear the clouds. A lot of it's clearing. A lot of the work I do is clearing the clouds, so the sun can shine again, and then you feel the warmth of the sun. Right? The other great thing about that is other people feel the warmth of the sun. The sun's not clouds are clear. You don't have to do anything else other than just be the sun, and then people will feel the warmth.
Beautiful. Yes. Thank you. I love you.
I love you so much. Thank you for sharing that. You are the sun.
You are the sun.
Oh, thank you, Tom. Sorry, I'm trying to look at messages. I missed a lot of the messages. Sorry. Thank you, Tom. So much. Love you, brother.
Wolfgang.
Hi, Wolfgang.
So much growth here.
Love you, brother.
I have a very close look at the group in the last week, watching very closely and very connected. And what I could realize within myself, what is mirroring in the outside, is just enormous. So I feel just love and gratitude for you, Chris. And it's so opposite to what we think, what it would be and how it should be and how it looks like. It's so different. There is so much space and a huge opportunity and so much practical things which come in, like we can just reach out. We can just follow the nudge and reach out and ask anything.
Yeah. Beautiful.
And I think it's a huge, huge, huge opportunity for the Facebook group to become a community. There is a powerful core of 200-300 people, but there is 10,000 people, and I think this core can simply explode and become 2,000, 5,000, whatever. It's not about being right or wrong, but there is an opportunity by just reaching out to the people we invited into the group, because being here in the group does not mean being included. So thank you very much, Chris, for including me, letting me closer to be in your heart, and through you to your family, to your wife and your daughter. And it's just a miracle. Thank you, everyone, to open the gates. I have the feeling the group opened gates, doors opened. Thank you, Chris. I love you.
Wolfgang, thank you so much. We've grown so much closer in the last few weeks. We had that funny little meeting that didn't quite happen in a field in Kent online, and the signal and all that, but that was all meant to be. That was all fine. And we've just had beautiful, deep connection. And I loved what you shared, your inspirational sharing of some of the shifts that have happened in your being because of how you're stepping up. And that inspired me to even ask for even more help and to post a bit more. So I sort of kind of posted the link like once, and I thought, wow, that's it. But we're always on day one, right? And then you posted that, and that you're going to post about it more. And I thought, yeah, who am I? No, you people are all coming to save me, but ultimately nobody's coming to save you, right? And you can save yourself through different ways. People, that's people are saving you here right now, But so I thought I need to step up too. So I've created a little link, and I create my posts and I share the link on the bottom of most of the posts. Now, I would never have done that before reading your post about how it inspired you to push and push again. So there's just miracles everywhere from this. It's such a blessing. Thank you so much. I love you.
And you know what it is? People say, thank you that you do that, because people didn't see it yet.
Yeah.
People did. Please reach out to some people you invited, because they didn't see it.
Yes.
And it's amazing. I never would have thought that. I thought I'm already too much.
Yeah.
And I'm not. People did not see it yet.
Yeah. It's a story, right?
Yeah.
Not the truth.
Yeah. So thank you. Huge, huge thing. And I just love you and love everyone.
I love you so much, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Wow.
Wow. Okay. Are you receiving, Chris?
Yeah, absolutely.
You're such a blessing. As Wolfgang said, this has been a blessing for all of us. And to answer the nudge, the intuition, divine intuition, and take action. So that was my biggest learning was, yeah, it's always day one, and every moment to moment. Yeah. So inspired thought, action. So this is a real blessing for all of us. And you've moved us, and we love you. And I see Tom. Tom, you're here. Would you like to bless us with some wisdom?
Yeah, very, very briefly, because we have to go.
Hey, Tom. Hey, Tom. Love you.
Hey, Chris. Hey, everyone. I'm so grateful to be here. And Chris, we've never met, but I just want to say thank you to you for being such a powerful model that I get to choose my experience.
Right. Yeah, that's so important.
What I've only known you through what I've seen and what I've shared since Elizabeth and Wolfgang and Andrea have been, pouring out, imploring everyone to come in.
Yeah.
And the gift that I've received is, it would be so easy for this to be a pity party. It would be so
Yeah,
easy
yeah.
for this to be all everyone sad and crying and you know, and that whole thing. But what you're demonstrating is no matter what I'm going through, I can do it with joy, I can do it with grace, I can do it with love, I can do it with freedom. I can continue to serve and love and be an inspiration.
Yeah.
And it's such a beautiful gift that you've given me, and the same goes for Elizabeth and Wolfgang, for your consistency and your persistence in bringing this together, in making this happen. And I shared it in the chat a minute ago, in case anyone didn't see it. I just love the Margaret Mead quote, never underestimate the power of a small group of people to change the world. In fact, it's the only thing that ever has. And here now in this moment, we are changing the world, because we're healing Chris, but we're healing the world. We're a group of whatever we were, 30 people on the meditation. We're healing the whole world by doing this, by coming together. And so, yeah, thank you to everyone who's made this happen. Thank you for this community. I love you all. I love you, Chris. And Chris, I love you too. Connect and get to know you a bit better.
Of course, yeah, love you.
Me in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I love you so much, brother. Thank you for that. It just reminds me a little bit of the quote that's, I love your quote as well, people coming together. And it reminds me of the quote that's attributed to John Lennon, whether it was him, where they asked him at school, you know, what do you want from life? And he said, to be happy. And they said, I don't think you understand the question. And he said, I don't think you understand life. Just, you know, we all have a choice. We all have a choice. And it seems just crazy to me to choose anything other. Love you, brother.
I love you. I have to jump off. I love you all. Thanks so
much, Tom.
Thanks, Tom.
Hey, Dave. That's a beautiful photo, Dave.
Thank you, Chris.
Hey, they are.
I just wanted to say that I know what a difference you make in the world, and that this situation in which you find yourself has not lessened it. Indeed, it has increased the difference you make in the world. And regardless of outcome, regardless of anything, I know that the ripples that have come from you will continue to extend out for ever and ever. So and this is such a beautiful thing to see everyone and come from heart and come around you in a healing circle and in a loving circle. And that is what you've been for me and for many other people. So thank you.
Oh, Dave, thank you so much, brother. I love you. I've loved you I've loved you before we met, right? You know, that we've had this conversation, and I love you. And that funny little seagull story will always be associated with you when you told me that's the nudge, and when we saved the guy out in the boat on the sea because I had to go up to the washroom and all that, and to wash it out of my hair. And you are deeply loved by me, brother. I love you. And Penny and your family, and thank you for all the light you bring.
Thank you.
Hello, Chris.
Hey,
hello, everyone.
Vlad, how you doing?
Hey, hello.
It's like
Thank you.
Christmas for me, because it's like all these presents are in the room, and then you pop up on the screen, and I'm like, opened a present, another beautiful present. So good to have you here. Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Thank you. A few days back, I was passing by through that coffee shop that we had one call together. Remember?
Yeah, I do remember.
And then I listened to that chapter that you re-recorded for me, and that the one I recorded for you, and it brought so many nice memories. So yeah, all my love, all my blessings. My daughter and my wife are on the Christian tour this week. They have concert. They have the gospel concerts in 6 cities of Czech and Slovakia, and there will be 50,000 people together. And
Wow.
I asked them to pray for you, and I will be there myself on Saturday, and there will be about 10,000 people, and I'll be praying for you. I'll be praying for healing and for the world and for us, and thank you for transforming this community, for transforming me, for having such a footprint for my life. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, God. I love you so much. You don't set me off. Doesn't take much, but I love you. Blessings to all of your family. And yeah, you're such a beautiful soul. Love you, brother.
I'm getting a nudge to ask Nan. Nan?
Nan.
You heard my heart.
Oh, hey, Nan.
Hi. From the moment I saw your face clear across the pond, I can see your shining light that's so full of love that just reverberates. And as Dave was talking about the reverberation, how it goes forever. I see this stone thrown in a pond and the ripples going out, and I see the sound going in, and I see the light going out. And thank you for who you are on this planet, which reminds me the love that I am for myself.
Absolutely.
And I really appreciate you and give you so much love.
Oh, Nan, it's another Christmas present open. Every time someone pops up, it's like amazing. Thank you so much.
It's been a while since I've been on the group, and then I saw this. Thank you, Andrea, for putting it together.
Yeah, thank you, Andrea. Thank you, everyone involved.
Yes.
And if I'm not mentioning you, please read that as you as well, because if my brain was working fully, I would remember you all. But I'm on quite a lot of different things at the moment for various things. Funny enough, while the meditation went on, I had a jab in my stomach for an anti-clotting jab, and they had to undo a little drain because I've got an external drain, and the little cap on it always takes. Sometimes they have to get forceps on it because they're trying to undo it with their surgical gloves. The gloves slip and they can't undo it to flush the drain. And I was in the middle of the meditation. I was being in 2 places at once. I was being quantum. I was helping the nurse there, and I was being in the meditation with all of you. And the cap just opened just like that. So miracles all the time. But sorry, I digressed. Nan, you are so beautiful. I love you. I love any of our connections always. You are, yeah, this isn't about me. This really isn't. This is about all of you guys. You know, we're all the sun behind that cloud to a certain extent, and just release the clouds and let your sun shine. I love you. I love you, Nan.
Thank you. I love you too.
Thank you.
It's almost 11:11, so I'm gonna jump off for 2 minutes and donate 111 pounds 11 pence at 11:11. I already did one, so this is my second go. So Chris, please receive this, and anyone that wants to match me, match me.
Thank you so much, Andrea. Love you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
This outpouring of love from this community to Chris has moved me greatly today. And I am so blessed to be a part of this moment, this last hour, this movement since this got created last week, to spend this time with Chris and have everybody be able to participate in the meditation and to speak with Chris and to share their love with him. And I even feel that coming back from you, Chris.
Completely, brother.
Yeah.
Completely.
Wow. That's what I want to say is wow.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I mean, I love, you know, the one reason I really wanted to be on here was not for any, I appreciate it all, don't get me wrong. I am open to receiving, but the real reason I wanted to be here was to love you guys and to show you what's possible as well, maybe. and we choose how we live, and we choose, we create heaven from hell or hell from heaven, and it's always our choice. And Michael, we've only known each other on here for a few short days, really. But I love you so much, brother. I can see it in you. I mean, just look at you now. Beautiful man. It's just gorgeous. Thank you. And also, I must just say one other thing, because you mentioned the group. A lot of people mentioned the group, and it just nudged me. I don't think he's here today. He was going to be, and then he wasn't sure, and then I don't think he is. If you are, please say hi, Eric. But is Eric Lotham, because none of this would have happened without Eric's commitment to the group. And Eric, we all love you. Your leadership is incredible. It's amazing. So thank you for nudging me with that, Michael, as well. But I just see you as you're just a beautiful man, Michael.
I want to acknowledge Eric for reaching out to us and noticing that we were planning to do this at 9 o'clock my time, which would have been middle of the night for the UK, and you would not have been able to participate. And so that nudge to move this, and it was available to move it to, was a blessing.
Yes.
And I know Eric is also, as we're recording this, will be posting this on the YouTube channel.
Right.
And as you know, this is live. There's about 5 people right now. I just checked watching this live.
Hi, everyone live. Love you all too. Thank you. Eric's amazing. That's Eric. He just sort of kind of like works his magic sometimes in the background, and so many people do. So many of us do, and you all. And there are people who are doing good things for you even when you're not aware, and that's a beautiful thing too.
That is so the truth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks.
So would anyone else care to speak? You can raise your hand. You can just turn off your mute and talk.
To add something, what was just said.
Wolfgang.
When I look out there from the place I'm now, everybody wants to help. There is nobody who doesn't want to help. And that's big.
Yeah. That is big. But that's us, right? When all the distractions are taken away.
Yes.
It's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Wolfgang. Beautiful. What peace that brings as well to all of us, right? Because that's always there. Sun behind the cloud. It's always there. We can just blow the cloud away gently.
And Chris, Eric just came in. Hi, Eric.
Hey, Eric.
Great to see you. Thanks for
Awesome.
Eric.
Hey, Eric. I love you, brother. Thank you so much for everything that you created in the group, creating the group, commitment to the group. Leadership, love, care, attention to detail, working magic in the background, following nudges. I love you, brother, and Heather and your family, and love you.
Thanks, Chris. I was hoping to get on here before you guys finished, and so I'm so happy to be able to be here and be part of this, and really acknowledge Michael and Andrea for getting this set up. I mean, that was just fantastic, and
absolutely.
I didn't know that it was going to work, Chris, for you to personally be here. I'm so glad that you were able to be here. So that's awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much. Well, you show me commitment. So if you can commit to 30 years now, and I think it went up at one stage, I'm not sure, 30 years for the group. Well, I can commit from my little hospital bed to being here, and if I can serve some people that way, that's a blessing to me. So yeah, it's amazing. Thank you. I love you, Eric.
Love you too, Chris.
Thank you so much.
Nan's giving a heart.
I can only do half because I'm holding my hand.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
I'll complete it. You do one.
Thank you.
Henry.
Yeah, here we
I'll
go.
do the other.
I don't know if that matches up on a screen
Okay,
somewhere.
there we go. I'm
Thanks
coming
so
over to
much.
your screen.
Thanks so much for being in, Nan. I love
I'm
you.
going to go. Hugs and love you.
Yeah, hugs back. Love you.
Okay, anyone else would like to speak?
I
Okay,
just want
Andrea.
to say,
Oh,
sorry.
no, please
didn't
come
raise-
on in. You're
I
good.
didn't
I'm
raise my
happy.
hand.
I'm happy you're. Thank you, Renata.
Yeah, Renata, hi. I love you.
I love you too. Since we
Thanks.
met the first time on a Zoom.
Yeah. Thanks so much for showing up here today. It's beautiful. I
Yeah,
really
so
appreciate it.
I'm so sorry. I missed the meditation. I fall asleep waiting for that call to happen at midnight for me.
Bless you. Thank you so
Yes.
much. Everything was fine. Everything was perfect.
Yes, and I know magical bets are happen to be on are really miracle to be on Zoom calls. I did this last year for 6 days, doing all my Zoom calls from the hospital bed.
Oh, it's
And
beautiful.
this community is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I had, thanks to Eric, also very miracles happening here because he kicked me butt to ask.
Right. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yes, I learned so
Beautiful.
much here, and I love you, and you are in my thoughts, and I wish
I love
you
you.
and your family all the best.
Thank you so much, Renata. I love you. I'm so pleased you came in. Funny story. They come around us quite early for breakfast here, and you're sleeping, sometimes a few hours and sometimes a bit more and sometimes not really very much. And it's so funny what you said about you fell asleep during the meditation because I was watching, there's 4 guys in this little ward here, 4 beds, and I was watching number 1 get fed with his breakfast, watching number 2 get fed. I thought, I've got to stay awake because I really need my breakfast this morning. Sometimes I don't feel like it, but I really was ready for it. And the next thing, I've got the kitchen staff member sort of moving my arm like that. Hello. And of course, I'd fallen asleep, but they woke me, so I got it. It just reminded me of that. It's so funny. But yeah, everything works out perfectly. Love you.
Yeah, you gotta eat.
Yeah. I've actually I've had a journey anyway, losing weight this year, but not just through this, intentionally as well. But I've been losing a lot with this, and they weighed me yesterday. They weigh you every couple of days, and I'd actually put a few pounds back on, first time since I've been in here. So that's good news too.
Well, speaking of good news, I see that some of us have made the donation of 111 pounds, 11 pence. Liz Adams, Nan,
Thank you so much.
Margie Ergel, and me.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Anyways,
That's
it's our blessing. You blessed us so much, Chris. So it's sort of the least we can do. It's just a token of our love. And if you know that we got you, you've got this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
yeah,
it's just please don't worry about a thing. And I know you're good. And
yeah.
I just want to say we love you. And before we go, Tom, your thing about the John Lennon happiness thing.
Oh yeah.
So my calendar actually is a perpetual calendar, and today it talks about happiness. And
right,
you will find happiness when you make the most out of the present moment.
Oh yeah,
How good is that?
beautiful, perfect. So true. Yeah. We can turn to the sun or the clouds, you know.
The sun, you are the sun.
Yeah. But we can all turn to that moment by moment. And we just have to notice it, really. But yeah, thank you so much for sharing that. And thank you for all of those donations. And, you know, my love doesn't change. I really appreciate the donations. If you are unable to donate, if you can't donate for whatever reason, it doesn't make any difference to my love for you, obviously. But I really do appreciate it. Thank you.
Obviously. And Desiree is going to make a donation or something as well. So everyone is supporting you. And Eric, you got something? Eric has a big announcement. I think he's got a big one.
I don't know if it's a big one, but I have a few things that I want to share. And I wanted to acknowledge Elizabeth for getting the GoFundMe, whatever it's called, set up. And she had reached out to me and asked me about posting it in the group, and I appreciate honoring me in that way, Elizabeth, and just your stand for Chris is just really amazing. And it's evidence, Elizabeth, of how powerful you are. And you know, we can all be like Elizabeth. And I also want to acknowledge Michael again and Andrea for having the idea. And then I had reached out to both of them and asked them if they would change the time to make this friendly, because that was good.
Thank you.
And they said yes to that, and I was just appreciative, because when you ask people to make changes, sometimes it's like, well, this is my thing. Who are you to tell me to change? And so I was just appreciative of that. And I want to acknowledge Wolfgang. Wolfgang has been a stand for you, Chris.
Yeah, yes.
It like moves me emotionally for how committed Wolfgang has been. So Wolfgang, you're amazing, and how powerful you show up. I also want you to know, Chris, that I had reached out to Steve Hardison, and I asked if he would be willing to contribute $500, and he agreed. And he sent me those funds. So I have those funds, and I'll release those funds to you. We'll figure out if it's best to do it through the crowdfund thing or directly to. So that's 500. I also have another 500 of my own that I'm going to be giving you, and we'll figure that out. And then one of my clients, her name is Ann, just randomly Venmo'd me $100 for you. So there's another 1,100 for you. And I'm committed that we're gonna complete the 20,000. So, you know, I will be in the background. There's plenty of people that are championing this crowdfunding, and so that'll continue to happen. But I'm going to be in the background until just ensuring that we get that money to the finish line. And so I want to share that with you. And
thank you so much.
You're welcome. And it's great to see you. And I just acknowledge all of you for being here and support Chris in the way that you are. So everyone, great job for being here.
Oh, Eric, thank you so much. I mean, that's blown my mind yet again. My mind's blown like all the time through this process. You know how much I love you anyway, but like everyone has like stepped up another level through this. It seems there's been so much creation and so much creation of who people are being here. You know, Elizabeth, Wolfgang, and Andrea, Michael, you know, everyone is like Steve, Adam, who came to Steve's call, you know, like it's like raising love. It's just a blessing. This cancer to me is just such a blessing, because that's why I'm here. I want to lift people, right? That's my purpose here. And just having this as a tool, if you like, to be able to allow some other people to see their own brilliance and their own sunshine and their own immense possibilities and creation is just so such a blessing to me. So thank you everyone who's done that, and anyone that we haven't mentioned who's done that, and there are plenty. And the messages, and it's a beautiful thing. Thank you, Eric, because you are just you're kind of a master of so many things. You're a leadership master. You are a creation master. You are, I always remember you, I'm going to share this. I remember there was a little time in the group and I private messaged you about the coaches in the group. Are you okay if I share that a little bit?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. So, and I'm like kind of saying to Eric on a message, on a private message, that yeah, the group kind of started off and it was all sorts of people, but now it's like filled with coaches, and I don't know whether it's lost some of its way a bit, and blah blah blah. And Eric took some time and he came back to me and he said such a simple thing, but such a powerful thing. And he said, yeah, but all of those coaches, don't think of them as coaches, they're all people. And that just shifted me, not just for the group, but shifted me for every interaction I have. And thank you, Eric, for that. That was transformational for me and my thinking and my being and my creation and my stories. So thank you, brother. I love you.
You're welcome. Love you too.
Thank you.
Well,
Chris, I have a gift for you. A couple of days, a gentleman asked me, he's in the breathing, in the weekly breathing, he said, he wants to record the breathing, and I said, why you want to record the breathing? So he wants to record it and prepare it in a certain way to put it out in the world. He said, we have to put it out in the world. And it got finished yesterday. And I would love to send it to you for, it's a half an hour. And so that's something where you can breathe. I can breathe with you on a regular basis.
Yeah.
And I want to send it to you, please.
Yes, thank you so much, Wolfgang. I would love that. It's a blessing. Please thank your participant, your client, for what he's doing and how he's showing up. And thank you for being the bridge to make that possible, right?
Yeah, he knows I never would do that. And he said, let me do that for you. And
Wow.
I do everything. I said,
yeah.
Great,
Yeah.
thank you. So he finished it yesterday and it's there.
That's beautiful. Thank you. I will look forward to that. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank you
you're
so
welcome.
much. Thank you. Love you, brother. You people are blowing me away.
all the gifts, all the blessings. See what you are for us, Chris.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm curious, Wayne, would you bless us with something?
Hey, Wayne, I love you. You commented on a couple of the posts. I think I don't know if we're even friends yet. We should be, but I love you, brother.
We are now.
Oh, cool. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thank you so much for being here.
Is you? We have Van Morrison in common.
Right. Yeah.
I love that. I love the healing has begun.
Yeah.
I declare that it's true today.
Thank you.
And I declare that I felt that during the meditation.
Thank you, brother.
I felt my being shaking it off. So something was happening.
Thank you.
But I'm so grateful for the son you're being, brilliant, and to model just everything I want to be. Thank you for that.
Thank you so much. That's really, you've got a beautiful, soothing voice. Thank you so much.
Welcome to it.
You know, it reminds me, I've been listening, one of the things I've been doing to relax and feed good positivities, I've also been listening to Bob Ross, the painter.
Yes.
And your voice just reminds me of him just in this little talk now. And it's just so soothing. And I also find his voice similar to Chuck Norris.
Oh,
and he's a very Zen man and so on, and very comfortable. And your voice is like, you're like triplets to me. So that's so beautiful to hear. Thank you. It's really soothing. Yeah, thank you for being here.
You just can't stop giving back, can you?
No, I can't. I'm not going to. I love you. Thanks so much. Thank you. Love you.
Amos.
Oh, Amos is here. Wow.
Amos, would you like to bless Chris?
Oh, it's 2:30 a.m. now.
Hey, Amos. Hiya.
Yeah, hi. Finally, Yeah, I just want to say, we never met before, but yeah, I just want to say, it's really nice to meet you, and thank you for sharing your stories and all on Facebook. It's
You're
very
so welcome.
inspirational. Yeah, yeah.
I love you, brother.
I love you too. Yeah.
We've never met. We've never even video called yet, but I feel you, and it's
Okay,
beautiful.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here.
Okay.
I love you. You're amazing.
Ooh, Michael Bunga, are you
Oh, Mike.
here?
My goodness me.
I see you're kind of here, but not on camera. Would you like to say something for Chris?
Hey, Mike. Thank you.
I don't know if he's here, but it looks
If you can hear me, thank you, Mike, for being here. I love you, brother. You know that.
There he is.
Hey, he's here. Good.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Chris, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Mike. It's a little bit.
Okay, they turned off my video,
Okay.
so I've been here a while.
Oh, thanks so much. It's great.
I've been like
Thank
peeking
you.
around the door. No, man, just man, I don't know where to start. I was getting choked up there for a while. Oh, here we
I
go.
love you. I love you.
Hey,
Hey, there you are. Hey. Hey, Mike. So good to see you. Thank you so much for being here.
you
You
too.
know, I love you. I love, yeah, everything. The dogs, of course.
Oh,
And,
okay, I've got one
yeah,
down here somewhere.
yeah, awesome. I love you.
Love you too, man.
It's a gift to see your face here.
You too. Finally get to
Yeah,
talk.
right, right.
I love you, buddy. I want nothing but the best. I hope it's quick recovery. That's what I want.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I know you're gonna pull through this. I already
Yep.
know.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been told that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can feel it.
Yeah.
You got
And yeah. Thanks, brother. Sorry, I don't want to cut across you. It's difficult sometimes. But yeah, it's just so amazing to see you here. So I was just saying, I don't know whether you're here for that. It's like Christmas for me because I can't see anyone apart from who's speaking, and because I'm on my phone, I don't know whether anyone else can. But so I don't kind of know who's here, and it's like Christmas morning, and like each little person that comes up is like a new present to open, and it's like wow, there, Mike's. And yeah, and anyone, even if you don't want to speak, by the way, thank you for being here. You're all presents, you're all gifts, but it's just lovely to open these little gifts every time. It's beautiful. And
what you don't know about me, Chris, is I'm the worst at technology.
oh wow,
I am the worst. So
you just did it, brother.
okay, yeah.
You did it by being here, right?
Okay, yeah. All right.
Please take that on board because that's awesome. Thank you. I love you.
I love you too, man.
Be so blessed.
And
Wow.
I also see Mark Gilmore. Are you?
Hey, Mark.
Can you turn your video sound on and say a blessing for Chris?
Okay, I think that I'm there.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Mark.
Hello.
I can see the lower half of your face.
Let me step back a little bit.
That's okay. It's beautiful. It's fine. The lower half's just as good as the top half.
We haven't met in person, but being with you in this moment and being with everyone else, I don't really feel like I have a lot to say. I feel like more is said in silence. However, I will just share from my heart that what I want for you is whatever you want. So whatever your healing outcome is, it's yours. It's yours.
And so it is.
Whether you stay on the planet or not is entirely your choice. But I want whatever you want as your healing. Okay?
Thank you so much. It's beautiful. That's beautiful. They say that music is the silence between the notes. And thank you for bringing some of that to this as well. So that's so beautiful. And I'm just, if I may, can I just sit in silence with you for 10 seconds just to honor you? Let's just do that now. Beautiful. Thank you.
You're most welcome.
Love you.
Jane, are you still with us? I see you, kind of see you. I don't know if you can speak. Maybe it's the silence.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just as valuable.
Audio. I think she's trying.
Oh wow! Come on, darling, you can do it.
She can do
You
it.
and Charlotte. It's.
Just keep pressing buttons.
I bet she's frustrated over there, thinking, "I want to press this button, can't
Right.
make it appear."
She's pressing the.
I guess you're on your phone, darling.
Andrea, can you unmute her?
I can't.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, bless you, lovely. We can.
Mike, do you have unmuting capability?
Whoever's in charge of the meeting
Yeah.
does.
I clicked the button for ask to unmute, and I don't see that she's unmuted or started her video.
All right. It's all right. We love you, Jane. We love you, Jane. We love you, Charlotte. Thank you for being here. We love Chris, and all is well. We're in this love in miracle thing. And I just got a message from Ofri in Israel, and she said that she asked for other people in Israel to match the donation of 111 pounds 11 pence. So we got a thing going, we got momentum going, Godspeed. So it's going to happen sooner rather than later.
Wow! Thank you so much, Ofri. Thank you. That's beautiful.
Thank you, Ofri.
Thank you, Andrea, for relaying that. Beautiful. Thank you so much. I love you, Ofri. I love you, Jane. I love you, Charlotte, so much. Everything you're doing, everything you've done, all the support, everything. It's just, yeah, we're a strong unit, right? I love you.
By the way, Chris, maybe, I mean, we had that 1111 thing going, and I was receiving all kinds of synchronicities and alignment.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
All of a sudden, A Course in Miracles popped into my feed, and it was like, when two or more are gathered, you know, that one.
Yeah.
Then it's like God's will, and the number on it was 222, like
Yeah.
3 2s, and it was on October 22nd. So,
Yeah.
so it's like right on, like
Yeah.
Spirit is with us.
Yes.
And I don't know, I just posted a bunch of those miracle things that were angel numbers that were coming through. Like,
Yeah.
well, I had a ton of them, so want you to know.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. That's beautiful. yeah, we had some fun with that, didn't we? Back and forth, and with Jeff, of course, Jeff Mars, and the conversation there, and then I asked Jeff to sort of, or you to reach to Jeff, or Jeff to reach to you, I can't remember, but to connect about that, and that was all about that as well, and that was all synchronized with what we were doing as well, and yeah, we're very loved.
We are loved. Yeah. You are loved. We are loved.
We are. Yeah, you are. Thank you.
And the butterfly effect. Oh my gosh, the butterfly effect. So
right.
For those of you that don't know, Chris and I have, we have a sacred connection. And 2 years ago, when my mom was in hospital, I was in Europe in this garden of my in-laws, and at the very moment, I don't know what made you reach out. Maybe it was intuition or something. Chris messaged me, like I hear my phone going off, and I'm communing with this butterfly. There's this beautiful, gorgeous peacock butterfly with all these eyes. I've never seen anything like it before. Most beautiful butterfly, peacock butterfly. It has all these eyes. And so I'm real sure that we've got like a sacred connection. Butterfly thing, and yeah. I also have Becky Robbins' Optimistic Elephant, which is an elephant, an elephant on roller skates. Butterfly. So the butterfly ripple effect, the butterfly effect is very real, and we are the ripple. We are the butterfly effect. We are the
yeah, beautiful. I love you, Becky. If you're watching this or watching replay or whatever. Yes. Your art's incredible, I know that, and I let you know that, and beautiful. And that's that particular piece is so synchronistic again with that moment for us, and that was a very beautiful moment for both of us. The butterfly,
So you're Jane is, maybe she is here. Yes. So we're in sync, we're aligned, and Desiree would like to say something. Go ahead, Desiree.
So during the meditation, well, right when it started, I had the nudge to go out into my garden. I was going to lay down outside. And then I looked into the garden and I saw 2 ladybugs mating, which I've never seen that before. And so I videotaped it. I sent it to you, Chris.
Thank you.
I had honeybees just flying everywhere, and just like, wow, life is abundant.
Wow, beautiful. So when vibrations raised, it attracts, right? Yeah. Love loves love. Thank you for sharing that. That's beautiful. Thank you. I'll look at the video later.
Love it.
Thank you. Love you. Michael.
Yeah. Thank you. I love you.
I love you. You shine, brother. Do you know that?
you.
you really do.
Wow. You're helping that.
Thank you.
If we could take a little bit more time, there are a number of comments on the Facebook feed, and I'll just read a couple of them if that's okay.
Thank you.
Sending you love from Alex. Hello.
Thank you, Alex.
Gaffa. We are here to support you. Rebecca, hi, Chris Chitty. I love you. Laurie says, just seeing this now. Love you, dear brother, Chris Chitty.
Love you, Laurie.
And she's asking, what is cancer teaching you? So if you want to answer that question.
Yeah, sure. Do you want to do it now, or do you want to carry on first? Or?
Now's good.
Yeah, it's good. Cool. So cancer is teaching me. So there's a number of things. I'll try and keep it really brief. But cancer has taught me that the work I've done on myself to be me. So my being, I see my being as I want to be an Olympic level of being me. And I won't be an Olympic level of being me if I don't put Olympic practice. I call it dojo practice. I call that with my clients. I put like 4 hours a day and the day into being me and to noticing me and my stories and all of that. There's a lot more I could say about that, but we don't have the time here. But so if you'd have told me before we had this diagnosis, Chris, you've got cancer, how do you expect you would feel? I would have expected, like pretty much everyone would feel, devastated. As it turned out, hey, Eric. Oh, Eric, yeah. Sorry, that's one of our beautiful nurses here. As it turned out, when I was told, I was so peaceful, and I just felt compassion for the guy telling us, because and that was interesting to me. I'm not going to say it was a surprise, but that's what happens with dojo work. You know, you work on this stuff all the time outside of yourself. You work on you, you get to your core, you get to your light, and then you go out into the real world, and just like the Bruce Lee quote, you don't fear the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks. You fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. So my dojo work is practicing one kick 10,000 times. And then when you go out in the world, you are resilient to anything. And that's what happened. And I just felt compassion for Jane. I felt compassion for the guys in the room who have to make these sort of heavy discussions with people. Was just sending him love. He's saying, do you understand what's going on? You know, this is serious. And I said, yeah, I understand. Thank you for the way you're delivering it. It's beautiful, blah, blah, blah. So that's one of the things it's taught me, is keep going with the dojo work, right? Because then you can handle kind of anything. And then one other would be, we get to choose what we see. Steve talks about, the power is in the listener, the power is in the reader and stuff. And it's so true. And when I decided, actually, that aside of even that, I decided there's no way, why would I make myself miserable through this? What is the point of that? This is a blessing. There's blessings everywhere from this. The people I've met here, the people I've been guided to talk to, all of you guys, everyone raising funds, me having the growth to be vulnerable enough, strong enough, aka strong enough to ask for help. There's been blessing after blessing, and they're like multiple times a day. Even like I was saying earlier, the little cap coming off the drain, which they normally have to get forceps on because it gets a bit tight. And it just came off like that, just in the meditation. So it's just all proof to me, brother. And dear Laurie, my sister. So I hope that helps you.
Wonderful. Thank you. That, that one thing that you're practicing repeatedly, the word I use for it is, it makes you safe no matter what's going on.
Yeah.
And yes. Thank you
Absolutely.
for sharing that. My gosh. Yeah.
You're welcome. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. And I totally agree.
Okay. Do we have no new hands up? Let's see what else we have. Laurie says, you look so beautiful lying in bed. Your soul is untouched by what's happening in your physical body. And I know you are being healed by love.
Oh, thank you, Laurie. I love you. Yeah, so I have this thing that thank you so much, Laurie. I love you so much. You know that. You've got an amazing soul, and you're so beautiful, and you're so spiritually connected. And yeah, I just love you, sister. I have this deep sense that my soul is just laughing at this. It means nothing to my soul. It's just a physical thing, and my soul is very happy. Always is.
Yeah, I'm feeling that. It's I'm feeling the truth of that, and I'm feeling the love of you coming from your soul, where love really comes from, as you say those words.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you. Love you.
Okay. I love you. I love you. Would anyone else like to speak? Is there anyone left to speak? Andrea?
I think complete. I feel complete.
Beautiful. Jane, I love you. If you're just trying to get through, or if you're not, it doesn't make any difference to me. You know that. But if you are, I love you. My love's with you, darling, and Charlotte. Love you both so much.
Thank you all. Oh, I am unmuted. Thank you. There were 31 people on the call at the height during the meditation. We still have 13 people on this call.
Wow.
This has been a profound experience of an outpouring of love, of compassion, of caring for Chris and Jane and Charlotte. And it, as Wolfgang mentioned earlier, it has brought this community together and helped all of us to grow in such a beautiful way.
Thank you so much.
In a way that honestly I couldn't have even expected. And I know we all have a different experience, but I did experience that growth in bringing this together with Andrea. And I feel so blessed to have been a part of it. Thank you again for all of you for being here.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. I don't know whether anyone can see. I know Maria at one stage was possibly going to be here. I don't know whether she is here or whether she was, but I just want to send my love to her. And I think another person was Anne-Marie, who was on a flight, so she couldn't make it. Anne-Marie, if you're watching the replay or whatever, I love you so much, sister. And if I haven't mentioned your name, and there's lots of people that I haven't mentioned, you know, please read that as me saying that to you as well. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Andrea, you're complete. I'm complete. Chris, are you complete?
Yes, apart from just a final word of thanks to you and Andrea as well, because none of this would have happened without you two being incredible creators. So thank you so much. I love you both dearly.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for creating this miracle for us all and uplifting everyone who come into contact with Chris. And you bless us all. So we are the butterflies, and we are the people rippling out right now. Okay?
Yeah. Thank you, Andrea.
Sending lots of love.
Love you.
Love. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Love you.
I love you. All right, everyone.
Okay.
Have a good rest of your day.
I love you.
Oh, hello. Yeah, I was Liz here. Hi. Love you, everyone.
I love you,
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sleep
Bye.
Take care, Chris. Thank you, everyone.
Hey.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone. See ya. Love you all.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. See you, brother. Thank you all for showing up here today. It's beautiful.
Yeah, there were 33 people actually. So that's quite a lot.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you. That's amazing. Yeah. Thank you so much. I don't know who ends this. Do you end it? Do I end it?
I'll end it. So
okay, cool.
Thank you again, everyone. See you all in the group.
Yeah, thank you.
Much love.
Sending love across the ocean.
Hey, yeah.